Hey folks, Levi here once again. Hope you guys can see and hear me. I hope you enjoyed my reviews of Reign of the Superman and my last one, Superman Red Sun, which is on my channel right now. And now, finally, finishing up my Superman animated reviews. This is the last one, because I haven't made no other Superman animated film yet, so for now, this is the last Superman animated film for me to review on my channel as part of the Superman Marathon. So anyway, we ended today with a review for a film that came out last year, direct to video. It is the 39th film from the DC Universe, and the first installment of Rebirth Timeline in the DC Animated Universe, which I didn't know that existed, so I'm like, okay, awesome. But anyway, that is Superman Man of Tomorrow. I got this for Christmas too, this year. So, yeah, we're already in June, and I get to, I was going to say something weird, but never mind. And I get to review it now, so wow. And Superman Man Tomorrow is kind of like a retelling a bit, kind of the start of Superman's career is what this movie's about. How Clark Kent, started out in Metropolis and how he became Superman. And yeah, but anyway, before I get into that, I'll say this. I enjoyed this movie. This movie was awesome. I really enjoyed this film. It was a lot of fun. Very enjoyable. So for the first installment of the Rebirth Timeline of the animated films, I'm like, wow, okay, I'm for it. I hope they make some more. I definitely look forward to it. But this was awesome in my opinion. I enjoyed this. This is one of the best Superman films in my opinion. I put this up there with Superman the movie, with Superman 2, the Lester Cut, Man of Steel. I put it up there with Superman vs. the Elite and Superman Unbound, in my opinion. And I do think it's better than Superman Brainiac Attacks. And some of the, well, I'll say all that later. But anyway, let's get into the review, shall we? Like I said, it is the first installment of the Rebirth Timeline of the DC Animated Movieverse. It was released on digital on August 3rd, 2020, and a Blu-ray in 4K on September 8, 2020. How the film came to be. In July 2019, the film was announced at San Diego Comic-Con. In May 2020, the voice cast were revealed for the film. And the movie, I think, gets 100% on Rotten Tomatoes. Yeah, 100%. I have really no reviews for it, so this is just my review, so good. I really not read any reviews, rather just focus on my own. But anyway, for the voice cast, you have Darren Criss as Kal-El, Clark Kent, Superman. Alexandra Dietro as Lois Lane. Oh, she's beautiful. Yeah, I remember her in San Andreas with The Rock. And I think Baywatch. Zachary Quinto as Lex Luthor. I remember him. He, if you're a Star Trek fan, he played Spock in the Star Trek reboot. Star Trek, the 2009 film, Star Trek Into Darkness and Star Trek Beyond. I can't say the name right. I'm going to say just Ike as John Joe's Martian Manhunter. I can't say the name. Ryan Hurst as Lobo, the voice. Yeah. Britt Dalton as Woody Jones, Parasite. Neil Finn as Jonathan Kent. I think that guy was in... Oh, he was in Smallville a little bit, but I remember him. I think he was in a cop in Home Alone 3, I think. Bellamy Young and Mark Kent. Paul Michael as Perry White. Eugene Bird as Ron Troop. Okay. The film is directed by Chris Palmer, produced by Jim Craig. Kimberly S. Moore. It's written by Tim Sheridan. It's based on Superman, created by Jerry Siegel and Joe Shuster. The music is by Kevin Ripple, edited by Bruce A. King. Distributed by Warner Home Entertainment, released August 23rd, 2020 on DVD, Blu-ray, etc. 86 minutes long, the film is. Okay. I'll go ahead and tell you the plot. What the story is, though, for Superman Man Tomorrow, what the film is about, is that young Clark Kent works as an intern at the Daily Planet while learning how to save the city of Metropolis. He's kind of learning how to become the hero, to be Superman. He's learning how that he's just coming to Metropolis for the first time. He's an intern. And meanwhile, he's got to face two villains, which is, as you see, he's on his bike, Lobo, who wants to capture him, basically his bounty hunter, who wants to arrest him and take him off planet Earth. And then you have the purple monster here, Parasite. who is capable of draining Superman's powers, or when he touches you, he can drain your energy out, or something like that. Sorry. Yeah. His ability to temporarily absorb the life energy, superpowers, and knowledge of his victims. So he's basically tough. So if you thought Superman was a god and can't be defeated, unlike, and no one can take him down, well, Parasite can, because Parasite can take him on. He can definitely take Superman on in the fight. But, and of course, he has to get help from Lex Luthor, and of course Martian Manhunter to help him out to take down and stop Parasite from probably destroying Metropolis, from getting more energy and more power. So that's the plot in a nutshell for you. It's kind of like a beginning story for Clark Kent for Superman, because that's what it is basically. Just kind of like Batman '89 in a way, but it's not Batman. But what I'm saying is like him starting out is what I'm saying is what the story is. Sorry if I seem a little tired. I've done 3 videos today and I'm a little exhausted. But then I love doing videos, trust me, I do. Love being here on YouTube and stuff. It's just, just sometimes you get a little tired. Yeah. And then I found out at work yesterday, a manager quit, so I'm like, oh, yeah, we're still understaffed at my work. Yesterday at my work, I wasn't there, but I had to clean up a mess in the drive-thru area and a bit of the parking lot because some guy was pissed off about his order, so he started throwing his food around there, food around like a nut. Alright. Anyway, let's get to the movie, shall we? Anyway, the film's you open up, you see young Clark Kent. Of course, you know the story about his homeworld Krypton being destroyed, Kal-El being sent to Earth by his biological parents, Jor-El and Laura. And of course, when he lands on Earth, they found out about Jonathan Martha Kent, just for those that don't know. And they named him Clark Kent, and he's raised in Smallville. And he does grow up becoming isolated because of his powers, and he doesn't know who he is. He's got like this shaped triangle, whatever, trying to find out who he is. Like that Clark's, when he's a little boy, he's hanging out with his friend or something, and they're watching a movie, an alien movie, and Clark starts crying, and Jonathan takes him on, was like, "You okay?" He's like, "Yeah." And we see him with glasses like for the first time, but Superman would wear. And they're like, "Jonathan, he's so different. He is different though. We can't force him to do anything. He's different. The world won't accept him. That's why we have to protect him, because he's different." And then you see in the present day where Clark, of course, is an intern for the Daily Planet in Metropolis, and you also see that he's just starting out. His parents are worried about him a little bit. He wears like a pilot suit sometimes because he doesn't have a Superman suit yet. Like I said, this was kind of of him just starting out. Lex Luthor is. They go to LexCorp because Lex Luthor is holding a press conference, and also another intern starting out, which is Lois Lane. And Clark meets a janitor named Rudy Jones, who would become, of course, Parasite. It's basically a launch that's going on. Lex is like, "Oh, hi Lois, how you doing?" And she comes over with a camcorder, having proof of him doing something illegal. And this leads to him Lex getting arrested. The rocket almost attacks the Earth, flying toward the Earth. So Clark in the pilot suit goes flying, and everyone sees him, and he's able to, fly away. He's also watching by a mysterious figure, a guy in a dark suit, well, black man, watching him in the suit, keeping an eye on him. And then Clark, tries to play around with the cable there, talking more to his parents, and says, "You gotta be careful what you're doing." He's like, the newspaper line, "Mom, I can't read that newspaper." And you just gotta be careful what you're doing. Then eventually, Star Labs gets a UFO coming, but of course it's Lobo on his bike. He's like, smoking his cigar. Lobo is just an awesome character. I think he just steals the film in my opinion. He steals the show here. And he's like, "Are you supposed to be here, Kryptonian?" He's like, "I'm a Kryptonian?" "Yeah, you're a Kryptonian, and I'm gonna get you," and then he gets his chain out and tries to attack Clark. And he's in his pod suit, okay? And he fights back. They get into a bit of a fight. He tries to use a grenade to take him down. He's like, "Well, that shit out of me," or something, and he tries to fight him more. He nearly takes him down. Eventually Clark gets tired of him and is taking him to the air and fighting him up to space, kicking his ass and stuff, beating him up. And Lobo comes back, though, with the kryptonite ring. And, of course, this weakens him. Like, since you're Kryptonian, this is kryptonite, green kryptonite, which weakens him. And the Martian and the guy in the suit is actually Martian Manhunter, helps him out. He's able to take Lobo out. Lobo gets arrested and so that's prison, basically. Well, when he does take the Starlabs, but during the fight, when they go to Starlabs, Rudy Jones, of course, is working, but when he uses this grenade, Lobo has this grenade that he tries to shoot at Superman, throw at Superman. It doesn't work. Instead, it hits, Superman's able to get away from it, Clark is able to get away from it, and the suit basically just, when the grenade goes off, it attacks Rudy, basically just weakening him, basically turning him into Parasite later. And when he takes him down, he do some nudity in this movie. I'm like, okay, I don't really need to see his ass, but he basically takes Lobo down naked, and he takes Lobo gets arrested, like I said, and afterwards he is thinking of maybe revealing himself to the world. The Perry White is not interested in the Flying Man anymore, more interested in talking to Lobo, so Lobo is going to go interview Lobo. And he and her and Clark talk a little bit. They call Clark the coffee boy there. Remember, he's just an intern. He's not a reporter yet. Doesn't become the poor Clark Kent that we know. I liked it when they congratulated Lois on taking down Lex Luthor, and everyone was like, doesn't like her, but Clark is standing there, like, smiling. He's like, oh, me and Pex up. The coincidence, that's funny. Tells Lois a bit. They talk about Superman a little bit, but can't say once otherwise I didn't, of course. But he does face the dilemma of, should he do this interview with Lois Lane and complain and tell people who he is, basically? Kind of has to face that dilemma. But his parents tell him, even Jonathan says, no, you can't really trust the world, you gotta be capable of making your own decisions. You're a man now, Clark, you gotta make your own decisions. And then, of course, that nighttime is that we see that Rudy's hospitalized. They take out some of his organs, they do surgery on him. But Rudy awakens and grabs a nurse and is able to take the energy out of him. Basically, these people, they turn to like skeletons, and it's creepy looking. And at this point, it becomes like a horror movie. It's like a vampire sucking people's blood. Well, it's not sucking your blood, but just taking your energy by touching you. And he's able to just put a jacket on. He goes to a pharmacy to get some pills, and the pharmacy doesn't give, so he attacks the pharmacy guy. And he's going more, he's like looking at his face, like, oh, what's happening to me? And he does find out that Lobo was the one that did this, so he decides to go after Lobo. Meanwhile, the Martian Manhunter, John Jones, visits Clark. At first, him and Clark tussle, fight a little bit, but he can't hit. Clark can't punch him because, John Jones is like, really good at ducking and stuff. He's like, I don't want to fight you. I'm here to talk. He tells Clark that he's from, of course, Martian Manhunter is from Mars, that his family died there, and he's probably the only Martian because Mars was destroyed, so he's the only Martian. They kind of can talk, even, Jonathan Moulton has to let him maybe stay over. And he's able to open that triangle shape for Clark, and Clark is able to see, in a hologram of him being a baby, and Jor-El and Laura sending him to Earth. So to find out more of his past. Marco eventually, the next day, gives Clark a cape suit, of course, which is the Superman suit that she called from. She's like, I like it when she says, well, I took some designs from that character, the guy in Gotham, Batman. So I'm like, okay, that was a cool Batman reference. Of course, telling him to take the name Superman. Lois interviews Lobo, but Lobo is fooling around and acting goofy. And she's like, and she's like, okay, I'm gonna get out of here. Well, Parasite shows up, attacks the guards, comes to attack Lobo, and he's able to touch the screen. I mean, he's like a vampire. Like I said, it's almost like a horror. This movie's got like a little horror element to it there for a bit. A horror element to it, I'm sorry. But he touches the mirror, and he becomes, like this in the movie. Except he looks better here than he did off Star Superman. Off Star Superman, he looked like a Barney the Dinosaur mostly, but here he looks like a monster that will, kind of like Godzilla from Godzilla 98 a little bit, but instead of draining your energy and a little more scarier. Lois is trapped, but Superman's like, Lois, how are you doing? I was like, we gotta do that interview, but after all this is over. So Superman goes decided, fly and stop Parasite. Parasite begins attacking Metropolis. Superman and John Jones head to the battle. They fight Parasite, but Superman tries to fight him, but he can't. When he touches Parasite, like I said, when he touches Parasite, he takes Superman's energy, takes his power basically, and he's able to get Superman down, grab his face, and grab his head. He's like, the intern, because now he knows his identity. He's like, you're the intern. What was your name? Kal-El. And then John Jones attacks, but he's able to touch John Jones and use Superman's heat vision, and because Superman tries to use heat vision on Parasite, and Parasite does this, he's like, yes, more power, more, because when Superman uses heat vision or attacks, it just gives him more power. He sets John Jones on fire, which is like, and there are spoilers in this review too, by the way. Clark is just at home sitting in bed, he's just losing his powers. You also find out that when he flies in the movie, in the spaceship, when he takes care of the rocket, when he flies toward space, the sun gives him his powers, and he's like, enjoys that. But meanwhile, he can't get to the sun, he has no powers, he can't fly, he gets mad and breaks a glass, and his hand is bleeding. Lois shows up to make sure he's okay, even though she's trying to get the story and the source out of him. He's like, Lois, I'm not telling my story, let's get out of here, And he decides to come up with a plan to talk to Lex Luthor, again, who will be eventually his greatest enemy, to help him take down Parasite. Help him get to the sun. Yeah, he goes to prison saying, Lex Luthor, I need your help. And he's like, okay, I'll help you. Because Luthor also had a way of getting out of prison. If you've seen Supergirl, the TV show, Season 4, Lex Luthor definitely has a way of getting out of prison. Or just to get a day pass, basically, as he calls it. But again, Rudy Jones, you have to figure that he's a janitor for Lois, but he also has a family. He has a daughter named Kaylee, and they have another baby in the way. He tries to go see his family. He disappears as Martian Manhunter. He has his powers. Sees a picture, misses his family, and his little girl sees him, but she sees him as a monster, not realizing that it's her father. She's like, little girl screams in her father, and he's like, and disappears. But as him and Lex go into Solar Labs, they find out that, of course, Parasite is Rudy Jones the whole time. That it was just an accident, the purple liquor was able to absorb Superman's powers, and so Lobo can take him down. Lobo was trying to fight and arrest him, basically. He's like, well, we're going to have some more help, and of course, Lobo comes, and he's got the green kryptonite, and he's got the suit. Like, I'm going to help you. Basically, recruiting me uses kryptonite ring to take him down. They plan to take him down, though he destroys Lobo, grabs Lobo, squeezes him, and Lobo blows himself up. He's like, Lobo, Lobo tries to use the green kryptonite ring, but it doesn't work because the weaknesses don't. Because you can say Superman's powers and weaknesses don't last very long, but Parasite is so strong, though. Even without Superman's powers. Also, the military show up and Superman's like, stop, because it's giving him more energy. He's growing bigger as a monster. Luthor instead gets the ring, magnifies it into a rifle, and Superman, Parasite's got Superman in his grip, and he's about to destroy Superman. He's like, Lex, shoot him, take him down with kryptonite. He's like, you know what? No. There's that 2 Kryptonians. I'm like, nope, and I don't want to have all the power, because, like I said, Lex does not trust Superman, and really have the power for himself. Of course, so he betrays Superman, and shoots the green kryptonite at Parasite, and then starts shooting at Superman. So shooting at Superman, and before he takes him down, spoiler alert, Martian Manhunter did not die from the fire. So that was a cool moment. He faked his death pretty much. It was a projection abilities he has. Superman, instead of fighting, the only way to stop Parasite is to get to his humanity, per se. Try to get to Rudy Jones. He's like, Rudy Jones, he was also a combat veteran, he was in the military, and, through Parasite's mind, he's remembered that he is Rudy Jones, but still that monster is inside of him. But he's still Rudy Jones. He's like, you got a family, a daughter, Kaylee, another one on the way. So he tries to stop fighting it, and he tells everybody, you don't need to be feared him. He's not an alien. He's just a man. And so do I belong here. I am Kal-El, the last son of Krypton, Superman. Suddenly then the planets react up against the Overlord, which could destroy people, or destroy Metropolis. But Superman is too weak. He tries to fly over. So Parasite decides to sacrifice Rudy Jones. So Rudy Jones, of course, being a combat veteran would sacrifice themselves for the country, and that's what Parasite decides to do, sacrifice himself. And, I thought that was a sad, for me it was sad when Parasite grabs the Overlord reactor, and it just destroys him, and I'm like, that was sad to watch. Unless he's not dead, and if they did another movie about him, or made him again, or have him in another movie, and he's still Rudy Jones, they just gotta kind of get him out of there and get him help, basically. But Superman depart ways at the end, where he looks over Metropolis protecting it, and Superman's like, I'm gonna continue just being here, and this is where I'm meant to be. And Lobo's like, these are the Kryptonians and Martians and Manhunters out there. Martians out there. So we're like, nah, I'm just kidding you. See you guys later. I gotta go take a dump, and I'm not gonna do it here. And then he flies away, and that's the last time you see Lobo. And then he's like, Lois comes up to interview with Superman up at the Daily Planet. He's like, sorry, I'm Slane, but no interview now. And they say, and Lois is upset by it, but then believes him, like, we got a good hero now. And Clark is like, oh, she's in the interview? Not yet, I haven't got the interview. And he's like, smiling. And then you see the picture of the Daily Planet, of Superman, our Man of Tomorrow, which is like a picture of the Daily Planet of him. But that's cool. And that's the end of Superman, Man of Tomorrow. So, maybe I should read some quotes. Yeah. But I like that this film was definitely original and not based on the comic book. Or maybe it was, I don't know. Oh, great. Well, no quotes, I'm sorry, y'all. Apparently it's not on here. I guess since this movie is technically still new, because it did come out last year, no quotes. Even though it was August, well, yeah. I'm going to give my final opinion on Superman Man Tomorrow. And talk about the next videos coming up. But anyway, Superman Man Tomorrow. Awesome movie. I love this film. I really enjoyed it. Let me get the slipcover off. Yeah, I've been having the time in this review. But yeah, really cool poster. I like that with Lobo and Parasite. Now, what I love about this movie is I like the story. I like how, we see Superman starting out. That he's just basically starting out. Clark Kent is not even Superman yet, and he's got to become the hero he wants to be, to reveal himself to the world, to finally be accepting, to make the choice to be the hero, the true justice in American way, the good Boy Scout, the good guy, that Superman we know and love, basically. That's who he has to become in this movie. And I love the villains in the movie, like Lobo. Yeah, Lobo is awesome. He steals the show. Parasite was good. I love to see Parasite in a live-action Superman film, or even Brainiac, or Lobo. I wanted to see like a Lobo movie or something, but he needs to be in the Superman film first. I would like to see Lobo have his own movie, because Lobo is an awesome character. Yeah, he's a wise ass. He's got a mouth on him. He does swear and smoke. So, yeah. Excuse me. Sorry. And smoke, but I love the characters in the film. The story is really good. I like the characters. The voice cast, I think, did a great job. The animation is great. The animation it's like old style animation in a way. It kind of reminded me of, kind of like an updated version of the 1940 Superman show, the Fletcher cartoons a little bit, but a little bit more updated though. In a way, I could see that here. I can imagine, this movie using that theme, but nonetheless, the animation I think the animation is great. I think it's some of the best animation I've ever seen in an animated film. Along with, I think up there with Disney's great animation. The action when it's there is good. The humor is really good. Like I said, I love Lobo the most in this movie. He steals the show. Parasite's cool. You feel sorry for his character that Brady Jones was just an innocent man. He's a combat veteran. He's just a family man, trying to take care of his family, do his job, and he gets involved in this bad accident that turns him into this monster, and, he just can't control himself, and you just feel sorry for him. And seeing Superman start out, and that was cool as well. And I like Martian Manhunter in here. Of course, seeing a little bit more of Jonathan Martha Kent in here. Yeah, I like that, and Lois Lane too. And there was a lot of good, funny humor moments in it as well. So I definitely enjoyed the movie. 86 minutes in. 86 minutes doesn't feel like it. It goes by at a good pace. I'm so invested in the story. Like I said, in my opinion, it's one of the best Superman films ever made, in my opinion, along with Superman the movie, Superman 2, the Lester Cut, Man of Steel. I like Superman 3, but I probably like this more than Superman 3. But that's just me, though I still love that movie. And also, the other animated Superman films, for me so far, I would say 3 are the best ones. That is Superman vs. the Elite, Superman Unbound, and this, Superman Man Tomorrow. And I would say it's better than Superman Brainiac Attack, Superman Doomsday, in my opinion. Better than that. Also a lot better than All-Star Superman. They did Parasite better here than they did in that movie. Yeah. And I like it more than Superman Red Son, which I liked, but I didn't love that movie. And I think also one of the best Superman films, along with The Death of Superman and Reign of Superman. Definitely put it up there with those. But Superman Man Tomorrow, awesome movie. If you're a fan of Superman, definitely check this out. Like I said, there were some spoilers in this video, so if you didn't watch the movie, don't watch the video. I should have said that before, but I'll put in the description below about spoilers. But anyway, guys, tell me in the comments down below, what do you think of Superman Man Tomorrow? Do you love it? Did you hate it? Did you think it was horrible? What did you think of it, in your opinion? And if you are a Superman fan, if you're a diehard Superman fan like me, yeah, I'm a fan of Superman. And if you are like me, definitely check this out. It's definitely worth buying. But really good. Tell me, guys, what's your opinion on Superman Man Tomorrow? And, okay. So this is the last animated Superman review. Hope you enjoyed, guys, all my Superman animated reviews. You can find it on my Superman reviews / videos. And by the way, guys, I guess I'll go ahead and... Yep, sorry. Alright, next. Alright, as Phase 3, I'll call it Phase 3 of the Superman Marathon. Now I'll be getting into TV shows. Now I'm going to be doing this differently with TV shows. I'm going to give my thoughts / favorite episodes of certain shows of Superman and stuff. The only show that I won't be talking about is the 1960s cartoon, and I won't be talking about Lois and Clark's New Adventures of Superman starring Dean Cain and Terry Hatcher. I won't be talking about that because I don't have no way to watch it. Or the Adventures of Superman George Reeves, I'm like, I don't own it. It's really nothing I'm interested in watching. Or Superboy, I'm like, not interested. But I am going to get started with talking about the Superman, the next video. And because since Doyle Meadows, aka Big D's Entertainment Rankings and Reviews, good friend of mine on YouTube, mentioned it, I'll be talking about, of course, the 80s cartoon, which I think is called like the Ruby Spears cartoon. Yeah. Well, if I can get picture of it. Yeah. Yeah. I'm going to start with this Superman, the 1980s Ruby Spears cartoon. So, which I've never seen before. And then I'm going to be talking about the Superman, the animated series, the 1996 animated series, that 1996 to 2000. And I'm going to, I just watched Superman, the animated series, Season 2 and Season 3 last night on Amazon. Hopefully it'll come on Friday, so maybe tomorrow, Wednesday, tomorrow Wednesday I'm off work, I might give my thoughts on the Superman 80s cartoon, Ruby Spears cartoon. And I'll do a TV show collection video for Superman the Anime Series. I don't know where I'm moving yet, but if we don't, I'll be giving my favorite episodes of Superman the Anime Series, Season 1, Season 2, and Season 3. Or Volume 1, 2, and 3, whatever. Yeah. And also Smallville. I did a TV show collection for Smallville. Sorry. Alright guys, I got time to tell you everything. Sorry, I'm just... Okay, yeah. My TV show... poster video, my TV show, posters, video games, and VHS collection playlist on my channel. Yeah. If you just go on there, it should be part 13 for Smallville. So I've already done a TV show collection for Smallville, so I don't need to do one for it again. So, but I'll be giving my favorite episodes. Smallville has 10 seasons, so I'll be giving my favorite episodes of each season. Yes, I'll be writing down on paper, also for the anime series and stuff. But it will take a while. Smallville will take a while to talk about anyway, because it has 10 seasons. And then I'll be talking about the Supergirl show, which will also be a TV show collection video. Give my favorite episodes of Season 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and of course the last season, which I don't have a thumbnail for that yet, but I will when they end the show, hopefully, Season 6. So, with Melissa Minoy, which they're in the last season right now. And then I'll be, hopefully, for Christmas, I'll be getting Superman and Lois, giving my favorite episodes of Season 1 since that show just started. So, or maybe I'll do a TV show collection video. I don't know. Now, yeah. But anyway, speaking of more TV show collection videos, I know the last one I think was Batman the Anime Series. So, for these TV show collections, okay, Part 20, TV show collection, Part 20, that's what we call it, Part 20, for Superman the Anime Series, and Part 21 for Supergirl, and Part 22 for Superman and Lois. So I know there's a new Superman show. This is My Adventures with Superman, which I've never seen. But anyway, guys, I hope you look forward to me talking about some TV shows for Superman. That will be the last part for the Superman Marathon. Phase 3 will be the last part. And after that, we'll be getting to the Batman Marathon. So guys, I hope you enjoyed my review of Superman Man tomorrow. Oh, my rating for the film. I'm going to give it 5 out of 5 stars. Great movie. Loved every minute of it. Don't have no issues with it. And I'll give it a thumbs up. So 5 out of 5 stars. Superman, Man of Tomorrow. Superman, Man of Tomorrow. Awesome movie. Thanks for watching, guys. Like, comment, and subscribe. And I'll see you in my thoughts in the next video, giving my thoughts on the Superman 1980s cartoon, Ruby Spears cartoon. So maybe tomorrow I'll be doing that video. We're going to watch 13 episodes of it. So, but I hope you look forward to that video next, guys. Thanks for watching. Y'all have a great day. Thank you for staying tuned and watch, guys. You guys are awesome. Keep on subscribing. I'm at 351 subs. Let's keep going. So when I get to 400, hopefully someday I'll be able to do a Q&A video for. But anyway, guys, thanks for watching. Sorry, my hair is a little crazy and messy, but thanks for watching. Alright, guys, you have a good day. Thanks for watching. Bye-bye.